Blessings and welcome to the Path to Freedom. My name is Daniel Roquéo, and as always, I'm deeply grateful and honored that you're choosing to tune in, that you're choosing to join me in a moment of expanding our consciousness, in a moment of raising our vibration, as is what this beautiful path of freedom, this beautiful path of awakening is all about. It is about us coming into ever greater and grander or deeper realizations of the truth and the essence of who and what we are, so that we may release and let go of that which no longer serves, so that we may expand. All of this is about us releasing and letting go of something, the small, the limited, the thought patterns, the beliefs, the habits, the opinions, the judgments, the stories that we may have held near and dear, that have kept us safe, quote unquote, that have kept us quote unquote secure, but that at this point of our evolution, at this point, at this stage of consciousness that we are in, they no longer serve us. So today we're talking, the topic for today is very simple, it's very brief, it's very short. It is simply say yes. Simply say yes. And this has to do with, you may have heard me from time to time say that we're all being called to something within our hearts, within our souls. There is that nudging, that inner urging that is beckoning us to step into our greatness, to go for that big dream, to do what we've come here to do, to release and to give and to share of our gifts and talents and abilities. All of us have, we may not be aware of it. We may not perhaps believe that we can, but all of us have a mission here on this planet. We've come here for a reason and a purpose and a meaning. We're not here out of chance or out of luck. We are here with a purpose, and we're here on a mission to contribute to the world, to contribute to the expanded revelation of spirit, the expanded revelation of joy and peace and harmony and abundance and wholeness and beauty. We all have that inner nudging, our deepest heart's desire. Some of us won't even recognize and acknowledge that we have this desire. Some of us are aware of it, but do not dare to go for it because perhaps we're entertaining the idea or the sense that I am not good enough, I don't have enough, or I'm too old, I'm too young, I'm too rich, I'm too poor, I am too white, I'm too black, I'm too gay, I'm too straight. Whatever the case may be, I don't have enough money, I don't have enough time, I don't have enough education, I don't have enough of whatever. I'm here to tell you today, not to tell you. No, I'm not here to tell you. I'm here to invite us all to whatever that dream, whatever that vision, whatever that intention is, to simply say yes to it. This vision, this dream, this intention, this goal that we may have secretly or openly, it's a divine seed. It's not ours per se, but it's been planted within us. And just like every single seed has the deep desire to become what it's meant to become, inherent in every single seed is that deep desire, the evolutionary impulse that, as we began, that is nudging us, that is beckoning us, that is pulling us into stepping into our greatness. So every seed, every idea that we have in and of itself is a divine seed planted within us with the sole purpose of being realized. With the sole purpose of being allowed to come into its greatest and grandest and most high expression. So that idea, that vision, that intention, it's just waiting for our yes. It is just waiting for us to say, all right, I'm gonna do it. I'm saying yes to this. And saying yes, please be aware that saying yes to something does not mean that I have to know what I'm saying yes to. I don't need to know what it looks like. I don't need to know how it's going to manifest. I don't need to know when it's going to manifest. None of those details are up to us. Our only job, our only function, the only responsibility we have in the creative process is saying yes and then allowing Spirit to guide and lead and move us, which simply means that we tune ourselves in to that still small voice that so beautifully and magnificently guides and leads and moves our step. But many of us, we stop short in our tracks. We stop ourselves short in our tracks because we can't see how. Perhaps we don't have the resources that we sense are going to be needed for this particular vision or intention to come into manifestation, into demonstration. So we stop. We confine not only ourselves, but we confine ourselves. That's like taking an apple seed, putting the apple seed in a glass jar in your garden, in our garden. So the potential for the highest expression of that apple seed, it's there, it's right there. And the conditions outside of the glass jar, they are perfect for this particular seed. The temperature is perfect, the humidity is perfect, the pH in the ground is perfect, everything is perfect. But as we have put the seed in the glass jar, those perfect conditions will do no good to this apple seed because it's confined. So that's what we're doing when we're saying, I don't know, I don't think this is possible, or this is not logical, or this is not reasonable. Hey, God knows nothing of logic. God knows nothing of what is reasonable. The only thing that God knows anything about is infinite possibilities. Infinite possibilities. And we can rest assured that if we have caught an idea, an intention, or a vision, God has deemed us, this is not really how it happens, but God has deemed us worthy to be the fertile soil for that particular seed to come into manifestation. So the mere fact that we have caught the idea or the vision or the intention means that we will be given everything that we need for this particular seed to come into its highest expression. Now, we will not be given everything that we need at once, but as we need it, as we say yes to it, and saying yes simply means that we go from hoping or wishing or daydreaming about this idea or this vision or this intention to flow into our lives, to magically appear into our lives. We're going from saying, I hope that this will be, or I wish that this was manifest. We're going from that space to the space where we say yes. I'm taking it upon myself to, from this day forward, begin to move in that direction. I don't need to know how. I don't have to know how. I don't have to know when. I don't even have to know what it's going to look like. But I am devoting my life. I am dedicating my life. I'm choosing to honor this vision that I've caught. I'm choosing to honor this goal that I have caught. I'm choosing to honor this intention, this dream, realizing that I have been selected and I have been elected the divine gardener, the divine caretaker of this seed. I've been elected the facilitator, the incubator, the midwife for this particular seed to come through. We're like vessels, like instruments, doing God's bidding, allowing for spirit, whatever we choose to call it, allowing for God to come into ever greater and grander expressions in us and through us. So this seed that we have caught, this intention, this vision, this dream, this goal, it is God saying, hey man, hey woman, wake up, go for it. Get your butt off of the whatever we're sitting on in our comfort zones. Get your butt out of comfortability. Take the step, take the leap into the unknown, into the uncertain, so that you may express me in ever greater and grander ways. So that I may come into ever greater and grander expressions, revelations in, as, and through you. That's why we're given dreams. That's why we're given visions. That's why we're given intentions. But we need to say yes. So it is our invitation. We're all invited whenever we're tuning into this particular piece, this talk. This is the perfect moment for us to step into that yes, to say yes, yes, yes. I will be the vessel. I will be the instrument. I will be the conduit. I will be the vehicle or the channel for this beautiful dream to come through, to emerge through as it comes into demonstration, into manifestation. We're all invited to say yes to that dream, to that vision, to that intention. We're all invited. And when we do, as God is always for itself, when we do say yes, not knowing how, not knowing when, the whole universe rises up to meet us at this new vibration, at this new level of consciousness. And everything that we will need, as long as we honor this seed, this dream, this intention, this vision, as long as we honor it by keep moving in its direction, by keep remaining open and available for it to emerge, everything that we need, we will have it when we need it. God is abundantly providing, sourcing, fueling, funding every single one of us. Every single one of us. Obviously, there will be some inner work that we need to do around beliefs and stories about self-worth, about putting our trust in that which our senses, our physical senses can see or feel or hear more than in the infinite. God will guide and lead and move us beautifully. And the sacred laws will move people, places, and things around for the manifestation to happen with ease and grace. We need to say yes. not only once, but over and over and over again. Saying yes puts us on a magnificent path, a magnificent adventure. So I'm being called to say in this moment, are you saying yes? Are we saying yes to that highest possibility for our lives? What dream or vision have we perhaps hid under a cover of fear or worry or doubt that it is now that we're now being invited to reveal, to dust off and say yes to? Let's simply say yes and let God do the rest. Let's simply say yes and let the sacred laws do the rest, as they will, as Spirit will. Thank you so much for tuning in, for participating. Until we meet again, with much love, many blessings. Namaste.